Hi, and welcome to the Global Education Group's CME video blog, where we address emerging hot topics in the CME enterprise and share them with you. Today we're going to talk about a very big and important hot topic in CME, and that's social media and CME. Now everybody knows that social media has exploded in the last 5 years. Facebook now has more than 900 million active users, and Twitter, which wasn't even around officially until 2007, now has 340 million tweets daily. Now, some advocates have jumped on the social media bandwagon for CME. They argue that Twitter, Facebook, and other social media will help CME achieve new heights in terms of physician knowledge and competence and performance. A new book by authors Ed Keller and Brad Fay says that social media is important for sharing simple information and reconnecting people with long-lost friends, but it probably isn't going to be a solution for fields such as CME. The book, titled The Face-to-Face Book, shares highlights from more than 6 years of research on social media, word-of-mouth communication, and analysis of more than 2 million conversations. Here are a few highlights. 75% of conversations in the U.S. still happen face-to-face, and less than 10% of conversations take place on the internet. Face-to-face conversations tend to be more positive and are likely to be perceived as more credible when compared to online conversations. And a 2009 study of Twitter showed that 40% of all tweets were classified as, quote, pointless babble, and only 9% of tweets had what was called pass-along value. Now, CME social media advocates seem to be making 3 big mistakes when it comes to CME and social media. Let's talk about those. First, these social media advocates think that social media is a panacea. They're caught up in this frenzy because, well, social media has grown so fast, it must somehow be useful in our field. But they aren't providing evidence where Facebook is or can be CME's silver bullet. Secondly, they confuse CME's use of social media with the overall practice of medicine and its use of social media. Now, social media could be great for physician-patient interaction or even some physician-to-physician interactions, but for the delivery of CME, probably not. Third, CME social media advocates often don't put social media in its place. The media are a tool for connection. They might be useful to advertise new CME activities and opportunities, or even augment actual CME education activities. But they aren't a replacement for continuing education. The internet has been and continues to be a great resource and a distribution tool for very effective CME. But the message from this recent book and from our CME research on social media offers a simple warning. Social media often can be a losing investment and, even worse, a distraction to learners when social media competes with the learning activity. If you'd like to learn more about this important hot topic, look for the next edition of the Medical Meetings magazine, where this issue will be addressed in one of the columns. Or, as always, feel free to contact us here at Global Education Group. That's at globaleducationgroup.com. For Global, I'm Stephen Lewis. Thanks.